Hello, Virgo. Welcome to your weekly reading. I am just going to jump into it. Before I do, this is the last time I'm going to be with this background. I'm packing it up and moving. So it gets packed up and put down today. So my background is going to be changing over the next few weeks until I'm settled in and can make a nice little background again. But anyway, we'll dive into your reading. I just wanted to say that so we can all appreciate it before it goes. But anyway, I am doing the readings a little bit differently this week, so I'm just going to dive into it for you guys. I've already pre-shuffled everything, so I'm just going to split the deck and take it from the top. But let me tell you about some of the things I heard during the pre-shuffle. Bringing it back to the old days, if the OGs remembered, I used to do it like this before. So the first thing that came up was the song Walking on Sunshine by Katrina and the Waves. It is a song about love, someone confirming that they love you and you're feeling super happy about it. But I'm also sensing that I heard that it's not just about love, it's also about confirming that something is going to be happening. And I felt like you guys were anticipating something and feeling very happy. And as I was pre-shuffling, the Poised card came up, which is about getting ready, something amazing is coming through and just knowing it's coming. What else was there? There was so many things. We're going to dive into your reading. I'm sure it will come up a little bit later as well, but there was a lot. But that was the main one. All right, let's dive in. So you have flexible. Things are changing for you, Virgo. All right, this is calling for you to be flexible with the changes, though. I always say that in this card, a big gust of wind is coming, which represents that change. Things are moving. Maybe in your external environment, this is what's changing. So they're asking you to stay flexible, bend with the wind. Okay, don't be rigid at this time. Don't say this is what I want and this is the only way it's going to happen, because Spirit is saying it's not that simple. What's happening is the external is going to be changing, and if you imagine yourself as struggling to kind of keep up with the wind, basically don't allow the changes around you to affect your stability in your inner world. Okay, I feel like it's one of those things when you're holding on for dear life when things are changing around you. You will be fine, you'll be safe. They're just asking you not to have super major expectations about how something's going to happen. The be rest assured, Virgo, is what I'm hearing. That goal, that egg represents something that you're bringing to life. That will be the same outcome, okay? You will get what it is that you're asking for, what it is that you desire. It just might happen in a different way, which is why they're saying be flexible with me, Virgo. All right, things will happen the way that they need to. And you have not for you. That's so interesting. And the car is beeping outside. I don't know if you heard that. So that's interesting. You're getting what it is you're asking for, but it may definitely not be in the way that you thought it would be. The not for you card says that's not the right way. We'll show you the way. I do think you absolutely have divine guidance, by the way. So your job this week is just to be open to the universe. They will guide you, absolutely. And my ear is ringing as I'm saying that, so Spirit is in the room. Right, let's see what else is coming through. I'm curious what this is for you guys. All right, let's see. Caring connections. We were feeling like there was love. That love song was coming through. Happy family is on the bottom of the deck. So some of you, something could be happening in a relationship. You guys, if you're single, you definitely are being told someone's feelings about you. Maybe you have a crush on this person too. That's just for a few of you, clearly, just because of the song. If someone wants to put the lyrics in the comments, then everyone can read it and see if it resonates with them in whatever way. Yeah, let's see one more. And patience. You're being called to have patience. So maybe the timing of something is off, okay, this week. And that might be something they're saying like this timing is not for you. You're not quite ready, or it's not quite the right time. You're being called to have patience, specifically in a caring connection as well. For some of you, maybe someone needs a little bit more time to explain how they feel or to make those big gestures or whatever it is. It feels like, someone might need some time first. This is someone who works very slowly. If I see any Knight of Pentacles, I feel like that's them. This is someone who makes sure that every step that they take is grounded. Very serious. Let's carry on. Let's see. Let's split this deck. As I said, I did shuffle everything here. I'm trying to remember the other messages that came up. I was like, I need to write this down, and I didn't. So, discovery. This is the base chakra. So this could be self-discovery. You're discovering your true identity, or you are on the road of discovery here. I like that. Oh, the card that came up was renewal, which is about winter turning into spring. So it does feel like you're going into a much more fruitful time for yourself, and those flowers down there kind of confirm that. So you're discovering something. And perseverance, which is reminding me that orange is all about that flexible card as well. So you're being called to not give up, okay? And do not, again, like, make sure you are being flexible, because this is a part of your perseverance. You will have what it is that you're wanting. Okay, so if something doesn't seem like it's working, they're kind of clearing away things that are not for you so that you can have what it is that you're asking for, okay? Oh, that's what I saw. I saw this really funny imagery for you guys. And they mentioned the word gremlin, and I don't know why, but what I was seeing was like, there's a little bit of an imposter. And it doesn't have to be a person. It could be as anything as like a little subconscious fear that's trying to creep in somewhere. Like I'm almost seeing like a line of hooded people going into a place. That's where it's supposed to go. And there is this little gremlin who has the hood up. So it's trying to blend in, but it gets kind of picked up and it gets revealed for what it is. But it could be a person. I don't know. Someone's trying to worm their way in. I don't know. I would love to clarify that a little bit later, see what that's about. But there is this gremlin. What does that mean? This little imposter. It's not the first time we've spoken about imposters though in your reading. So let's see what this is. For the lovely Virgos, you have cow spirit. The miracles are endless, okay? And horse spirit, freedom is yours. Okay, you guys are gaining freedom. You guys are being able to gallop freely. Maybe not at the moment. Again, they're asking for your flexibility at the moment, but it feels like it is for your freedom. You're going to be freed, and the miracles are endless. It feels like a really beautiful open field that you guys are running into, and they're saying something about having, what's the word for it? I'm almost seeing that you have not the rights over it, but you're able to indulge in this field. Like you can have anything. That's what it feels like. Right, I'm going to split this. I don't know if I just did, but I'll do it again. For Virgo, honesty. This says, I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. Okay, could be what that little imposter is. And relationships, I'm attracted to those people who serve my higher good. Okay, so for some of you, definitely is something about love coming through. With relationships, you definitely are attracting in a soulmate. And that is a good affirmation, by the way, if you want to repeat that to yourself. Okay, have I pulled all of them out? I think I have. Let's dive in. Maybe that discovery is that gremlin, actually. That is also what the Not For You is about. I've already pre-shuffled this, so let's just dive in to your reading. Right, Virgo. 8 of Wands, obstacles are lifted. You are going in the right direction. Okay, this is speaking about things moving forward very quickly. This is about things going in one direction. It's very focused energy. Could be some travel coming up for some of you guys, but it's just about movement. Okay, there is a lot of movement happening for you. It could be a lot of communication as well. There's a lot of movement happening for you. 8 of Swords. All right, you have 2 8s already in your reading, but the 8 of Swords is about feeling kind of stuck and trapped. Don't let your mind be your worst enemy. Okay, that might be what the gremlin is. It's like a fear is creeping in when you know things are going good. Like I said, there is this knowing that you're getting ready for something incredible, but there could be a fear coming through because of the things that are happening in the meantime. Like I said, your surroundings are changing, and it feels like your surroundings could be placing a bit of doubt within you. I don't know why. Maybe it's different for everybody. So don't get stuck up in your mind. Okay, go and do something if you ever feel like your mind is playing tricks on you here. Queen of Wands, confidence. All right, you're being called to have confidence this week, to be positive. She has a sunflower. Sunflowers face the sun. She is creative. She trusts in her ideas. She's a very good leader, by the way. So you guys are needing to trust in your abilities to bring positivity into a room, to shine bright the way that you do. Okay, to be unique and still successful. Okay, what they mean by that is some of you could be doing something in a very untraditional way, or you're very Like if, let's say, for example, in terms of your job, like maybe you are super outside the box, but that's what makes you unique. That's what makes you shine brighter, actually. So there is something about your uniqueness that actually could be your greatest asset, I'm hearing. All right, but it's about your confidence this week. We will clarify these as well. You have the Ten of Swords, so there is a difficult ending coming up for you guys this week. Okay. Page of Swords could be a triggered energy around you. Don't know why the camera is doing that. It's just because of the color, but it wasn't doing enough for other people. But anyway, Page of Swords is all about diving deeper under the layers to discover something deeper. So it sometimes can be about research. Make sure that you're researching things. Maybe you're diving deep into something that you want to learn, or that's something that you want to do moving forward. That could be really good for you. That could be where you discover something that you really enjoy. For others of you, this could be the thing that is causing an ending. Maybe you are discovering something and putting it to an end. Okay, you're discovering something that might not be for you, whether it be, again, a little seed of thought coming through. It is coming in with the Eight of Swords. It's on the same line as that. So you guys could be feeling like people around you are not super happy for you, or maybe judging you in some way. Page of Swords can be like triggered people around you, or jealous people, okay, or people who are judging you in some way. Maybe you're fearful of that. That's where that confidence is needed. Don't worry about other people's opinions of yourself, Virgo. The right people will be attracted to you, like that relationships here, okay? But this can also be your energy. It's in the center of your reading as well. So something that you're clearly dealing with at the moment, or being called to step into that energy. But let's see what it is. You have Page of Cups too. Okay, so there's going to be some emotional news this week. I will dive into this with the clarifier cards to see what it is. Doesn't have to be bad though, but it is an emotional message coming up for you guys this week. It could be something, maybe there's a conversation about ending something. Could be like a partnership with somebody. Ten of Swords could be something a bit painful though, or a little bit challenging to put to an end. But whatever it is, it's not for you, okay? So just be aware of that. What else is happening this week? Wheel of Fortune, something very fated. This is telling me that you are on the road to expansion, and maybe that's something that you do feel already. So there's a lot changing. Because of that, there is a lot of like difficulty. There's a painful ending, but you're also moving forward, and you're also conquering your fears, but learning about new things and trying to have confidence, but your feelings are also coming up here. There's a lot going on. It's a busy week. Maybe you're going through a very busy time in your life, but the Wheel of Fortune is quite good, especially because it's coming up in the same line as both of these cards. So in order to move forward, maybe you are having to put something to an end, a part of ourselves, a fearful side of ourselves, an old part of ourselves, an old story. Maybe it's an old chapter of your life, okay, that's finally coming to an end. In order to expand, we kind of have to let something go in order for this new cycle to begin. That's what it feels like. In order for the obstacles to be lifted, we have to maybe lift the obstacle, which is this Ten of Swords. I don't know if it's a relationship with somebody, or if it is just something that's caused a lot of pain and maybe you've not got up from it yet. The Wheel of Fortune is like, we have to release and allow the wheel to turn so that good things can come. And again, expansion. Ten of Wands. You have two tens now as well. So challenging endings are absolutely coming to an end this week, which is good. But that's why they're asking you to be flexible here. It does feel like things are kind of falling apart, but not in a bad way. It's like the things that are not reliable are crumbling. So that could be people as well. Things are crumbling because they're not supposed to be in your life moving forward. Okay, maybe they're not aligned to that same goal that you have here, whatever that egg is, whatever you're bringing to life, your environment is changing because of it. So again, it brings up that quote, like it's not happening to you, it's happening for you. These changes are happening for you, even when it feels difficult. So 10 of Wands, you're coming to the end of a very exhausting chapter, which is amazing. And the Empress coming through. I love that. This is all about attracting and not chasing. This is about knowing your worth, giving yourself that love, and that being open to success and abundance. She knows what she's worth, and therefore she knows it's coming to her. Very similar to that poise card, but this is definitely about knowing your worth and coming from a very loving energy. And she's on the same line as the Queen of Wands. So in fact, it does feel like your confidence is upgrading as well. That Page of Cups is in the middle of it. So maybe some emotional news kicks in, even more confidence somehow. Let's dive into your reading. Some of you could be becoming a mother, for example, or a parent. Right, let's split this deck. Let's dive into these messages. Let's see what these are about. The Eight of Wands, the Tower card. Now, obstacles being lifted, again, it's some tower falling. This pink is annoying me a little bit now. Right, so the Tower is divine intervention. It does feel like the universe is showing you what's not for you so that you can move forward. Like, this is the obstacles being lifted. I'm almost seeing like the Tower was blocking you. Some tower was blocking you from moving forward. You know, where it's like, I'm seeing like you were staying in one place for too long. And I don't know if that's like just imagery, but it's like a settling vibe that I'm getting. You were moving forward, but then you came across this tower and then you started staying in this tower. It's almost like a comfort zone, you know, where you just get a little bit comfortable and you're like, actually, do I need to move forward? Spirit's like, yep, you do. Let's get rid of that blockage. All right, divine intervention. It was out of your control, but it's happened anyway. Okay, this is something that's kind of beyond you almost, but it's helping you to move forward. All right, I like that. The Eight of Swords, the Four of Pentacles. Now this is interesting because both of these are closed off energy. So for some of you, it's really calling about letting go of fears, allowing yourself to be open. Some of you are afraid of vulnerability. You're afraid of putting yourself out there, maybe being judged. Like I said before, that could be what the fear is. And maybe people do, you know, like maybe people do, but that shouldn't stop you from having success. Like if I put it in the words of, are you going to allow other people to control the life that you live? You know, if you could tick a box, yes or no, would you allow, which box would you tick? Would you allow other people to have a say over your destiny or not? Or would you prefer to have it yourself? Of course I would prefer to piss some people off in order to have the life I want to live than, you know, allow people to tell me what I'm capable of and what I can have in my life. So it's almost like you don't recognize that you're doing it until it's put into a certain way. And then you recognize that actually you've been giving your power away to people who really are. Who are they? Who are these people? Because with the Page of Swords, if it's people around you, it's jealous people. It's people who are either envious or they just, you know, are online trolls or whatever. Like, are those the people really that you're worried about? These are triggered people, wounded, immature people. So let's not stay stuck in the shadows because of that. And even if that's coming from a part of yourself as well. So there's something you're holding on to or holding back from that is, the universe is asking for you to put less importance on something so that you can be freed from this anxiety, from this fear of restriction and being stuck. You're freeing yourself ultimately, right? The Queen of Wands, Judgment, shining bright, being attractive, putting yourself out there, being confident and being free. The Judgment card is all about truth, clarity, understanding so that you can rise up to the next level. So again, a lot of your reading is kind of similar to the sense of there is this major letting go of an energy that's been holding you back so that you can stand into your best selves, so that you can allow yourself to shine. And we've had that coming up a little while now. But again, putting less importance on something. The Four of Pentacles about value, you know. So he's holding on to this because he believes he has to hold on to it because it's valuable to him. But if he just let it go and gave it some freedom and space to grow without him, he will understand what true abundance is like. Okay? Right, Ten of Swords. The Hierophant. And by the way, if you shine bright and you're confident, trust me, you are going to ascend very quickly to the next level. Ten of Swords and a Hierophant does look like the end of some kind of commitment. Could be marriage, could be relationship. It could also be some kind of contract. Don't know why I always see it as contract. It's something that you're abiding to, which is why sometimes it could be like a job role, job contract. Maybe that's something you're putting to an end. Let's get one more for that. King of Wands could be a person that you're dealing with. That could be what the ending is about, or there is some sort of ending in this situation. King of Wands. Maybe it's an end of an idea. Or again, it could be a work partnership that you guys are releasing, letting go of. It's been a difficult ending, or maybe one you didn't really want to do, but it just needs to happen, whatever it is. That's what's coming up. Page of Swords, the Magician. Now, there's two things I want to say about this. If this is you, and this is about you diving deep into something, I absolutely believe that you're able to manifest something here. The Magician is about having the power, because of his belief, to manifest anything that he desires. So for a lot of you, you could be diving deep into how to manifest, or maybe you guys are kind of clearing away, diving deep into the layers and figuring out what could be blocking you from manifesting something, and dealing with those maybe subconscious fears. Page of Swords, a Magician as well, could be someone outside of yourself who again might be a little bit of a manipulator or a trickster energy. So just be aware of that. That potentially is something that you're putting to an end. Page of Cups, Seven of Pentacles. This emotional news that you get most likely has to do with something that you've been working on and have been persisting with. Okay, I'm just going to clarify to see if it's like a good energy. Oh yeah, it's good. It's progress. You guys can actually get like a new financial opportunity, or you might be making more money this month because of the hard work you've been doing. Some of you, I'm getting a sense that you're going to be quite happy and grateful because you seem to have surpassed a level, even if it's by a little bit. You've kind of gone to the next level. I don't know what they mean by this, but you're going from the 7 to the 8, and it's just one little jump forward, but it feels like it means the world to you that you've been able to make that kind of progress. So there is a lot of gratitude coming in here, and this might be what you've been manifesting. I like that. Your research is bringing you good results, or it's giving you clarity. And again, some of you, to get better at something that you've been doing, again, whether it's to do with your work, to do with something else outside of yourself, research is definitely needed. Feed your curiosities. I feel like it's going to make you feel more powerful about what you're able to achieve in your life. The Magician in the middle of your spread, by the way, is amazing. You are capable of anything, Virgo, is what I want to say to you. Right. The Wheel of Fortune, Four of Cups. This says, be open to what is coming your way. Of course, use your discernment about opportunities that come up. Not everyone is honest, as we've seen. But with the Wheel of Fortune here, it does feel like it's asking for you to be open in order for you to expand. Okay. And also similar to the unknown, you have to be open to the unknown for unexpected things to happen. So if you're wanting a life that is so different from what you have now, you have to step into the unknown to put yourself out there into the endless miracles that you have with that beautiful cow. If you're open to all the possibilities that are out there, then you're more likely going to have really crazy and amazing stories come through for you. So be open to it. Okay. The Four of Cups comes in when we're a little bit jaded and bored, but we're also not doing anything to change that. We're not open to opportunities that come our way. So try some things out this week. I think it's important. 10 of Wands, the Hanged Man. So you're really putting an end to a chapter where you've been feeling quite stuck for a while or stagnant. So again, there is a lot of growth coming up actually for you guys. Okay, you're being let down from here now, which is cool. This could be responsibilities and restrictions, all right, or a lot of hard work and energy, something you've been dealing with, or again, things that may have been holding you back. You're finally coming to some sort of discovery about yourself that might be setting you free from that. And again, helping you to manifest. And the Empress, please. Five of Wands. Now that's interesting. I'm going to get another one for you. Five of Wands is conflict, competition, childlike behavior, which we had in the middle. The Ten of Swords as well is again that ending. So for a lot of you, I think you're understanding your worth instead of fighting about it, hoping that somebody sees it. It does feel like you're putting yourself first. You're not coming off that throne anymore. The right person will see you for who you are. It just feels like you're not engaging in any of that, that funny business is the words coming to mind. The best way to come out of this conflict in the Five of Wands is to just be the bigger person. And that's what it feels like here, and just to call something to an end. Because again, these people are not out to look for a solution. These are people who just want to hurt others, who just want to get their point across. They're not open to listening. It's child's play here. Okay, so with the Empress again, I think you're stepping up from whoever is like this. You're really letting go of kind of like I want to say toxic connections. People who are like planting fear into you, or again, people who are just like trying to get a reaction out of you as well. Can I get, like, I'm going to split the deck in half. Can I get 3 cards for that gremlin imagery? Like, I wonder if it'll give it to me. Doesn't really seem much to do with the gremlin energy, to be honest. 2 of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, and a 2 of Cups. This is like clearly to do with some sort of work partnership coming up for you. You could be balancing something here. You've got 2 twos, partnership, collaboration, balance. Okay, 2 of Pentacles absolutely is about balance. Some of you guys could be trying to weigh up your options here, trying to juggle a few things. You're going to be very busy in the next month, to be honest with you. But there is also a lot more creativity with the Ace of Wands. Could be some movement happening for you guys here, or a new idea coming up that feels really good, actually. We have the 8 of Wands here as well, and the 10 of Pentacles. So whatever this is you guys are doing this week, it is towards that legacy, towards that growth of yours, towards that expansion. Could be doing it with a partner. Some of you could absolutely have a romantic partner here coming up for you, or again, a really good business partner. I'll look in the cards to see what this gremlin could be. And you guys can leave now if you want to, but if you want to know what the gremlin is, I'll try to figure it out. The thing is about doing it live on camera like this, all in one take, is that it can be hard to figure out a message, because yeah, the universe doesn't work with time like that. And I have to figure out what it is. This gremlin is trying to get into this place where all this, it's almost like I feel like you have dealt with or are dealing with something. If it's a person, then it will resonate this way. But it can also be to do with the part inside yourself. Like I said before, it could be like a shadow side of yourself. Whatever it is, I almost want to feel empathy for it, which is so weird. It's like this gremlin is this low vibrational energy. So again, apply it to however it resonates to you. I'll speak very generally on it because I don't want to confuse anyone. The same message applies, but how it resonates, if it's a person or if it's a feeling, I don't know. It'll be different, but the message is the same. This gremlin wants to be a part of, I wonder if the rest of the people are moving into maybe like a holy place, or clearly this gremlin is not allowed in there because it's not done the work, but it wants to come in. Like, I'm seeing it like a little bit like a troll. Or those owls out like Harry Potter a little bit, but just a little bit more ugly than that. Like, it's trying to sneak into this place, probably because it's actually really not deserving. It doesn't feel like it's deserving. And as I said before, it's like a low vibrational energy. Like, I feel like this gremlin is full of self-hatred. Okay? This thing doesn't want to do the work, but it still wants to have the same kind of opportunities, or wants to come into your life, whatever. I don't know where these people are going. So it's trying to blend in so that it is able to go into this thing, whether it's get into your life or to, it doesn't feel dangerous, by the way. Again, like I said, I feel empathy for this because it feels like it doesn't want to harm, but it feels like, I don't know, like a bit of like the odd one out, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if this is you and there is still something to address here, that you guys feel a little bit like an imposter. Maybe that gremlin side of ourselves is that part of yourself here that feels like you are not like other people, that you can't blend in with others. And one thing I will say is you're not meant to blend in. You are you for a reason. So if you do have that little fear within you, it's a really good time to address that and to release that and to bless your beauty, guys, inside and out. But for others of you, if it is a person, again, you don't need to do anything with this information. Maybe it's just to help you understand a little bit more about what this person is like. I'm just getting the words like trying their luck. Someone could be trying their luck with you this week, trying to see if they can get in. Again, I don't see harm. I don't think they have harmful intentions. It just feels like, I don't know. What is it? They just want in on your life. Maybe they want in on your energy. I don't know. Guys, you guys let me know what you're feeling about that if you are. Love to hear your guys' interpretation of that. But anyway, I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here, even after my little, like, trying to be a detective with that message. I love you guys. I wish you guys all the best. I send you my love for the week, and I will see you guys next time. All right. Sorry, but my whole thing just went weird. So bye.